We are here, we are here, we are here on this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis, and we are marking up NVDA stock. We are on the monthly time frame. Price action, last candle to the right hand side is a bearish red candle. Could be creating an area of support, could be coming from an area of support, could be coming from that pattern at the area of that high resistance. So we do have price action overall, higher highs, price action overall, lower lows, midpoint, also adding second level highs, also adding third level highs. So let's zoom in the price to see what's going on. So as I said before, price action on the monthly time frame is a bearish red doji. So it's indecisive. We're looking for a pattern or something to engulf that candle to the upside or downside. Current price is sitting at 179.13. So market price breaks that area and works its way up. It can lead up to near the areas of, let's get a between level, somewhere near 259.78. If it currently dropped below price, it can head down to 151.08. Okay, so let's read the market. So if price is going to work its way down, market can be coming from a price of a pattern at that high. So let's see what we see. We do have that first leg, second leg, third leg, and market push down for that fourth. So we do have that double top. Okay, so if we think about putting a midpoint here, we have first, second, third, fourth. Market broke that area, came back to retest twice near that area. So we still want to wait till that market do what they do. So it's identifying a double top and maybe two retests so far, depending what price action does. But let's say if price action doesn't push down, it creates the area of support. So it's coming from a drawing out a pattern, so it'll be coming soon. Third to last candle will be the first leg coming down, second leg with second last candle. Price action will be the third leg of that support area, and then we'll look for an engulfment pattern as we walk down the time frame for market to push up for that incline W. Or that market can consolidate as it currently kind of doing with price action, second last candle, third last candle, and fourth last candle being that doji. Market still working its way sideways. So as we walk down, we want to see in this area what patterns being formed. On the weekly time frame, we have price action as a bullish green candle with a press down to the bottom of that area of support, including with the third to last candle. So if that market's going to work its way up, it's coming from an overall pattern in that area, which will be identified as a overall triple bottom or double bottom and a retest. Also, it can be identified as a head and shoulders pattern. So let's talk about the head and shoulders pattern. We can be having that left shoulder. Okay, we have that head and we have that right shoulder's retest. And if it pushes up out of here, we can see left head, right shoulder, market breaks up to the next level. So if price is currently at 179.13, if it breaks that level and works its way up, it can work its way up to areas near the number of 188.73. So there could be a pattern forming that areas. Third to last candle is a spike down. So if we look at it like this, first leg, second leg, price action is the third leg. If the price action currently pushes up, it'll break out and create a W formation. We'll probably identify that as we walk down the time frame. But still, even overall, if you want to play with the bottom, we see that area created that first leg, broke out for the second, came back to retest, and we're still looking for that breakout. So it's all reading the same thing. That market can have a chance of breaking out from that price action being a press down and third last candle being pressed down to that area of support of that SR line. But also it's still consolidating. So price second, third, the last candle stalk is still kind of within each other. So we still waiting for the breakout of that area. Walking down to the daily time frame, we have price action on the daily time frame is a bullish green candle, very large. engulfing the second, third, and fourth last candle in the market. But there's a few things that could be happening. So if we have price action high of this area here, price action low is where it's coming from. We have that midpoint in the middle. Price action already tagged it. So if we're looking for that pattern, say it can drop down from a first, second, third, fourth. So we have that double top retest. It can be declined at the midpoint. Market's coming down from a double top and retest. So current price once again is at 179 per 13. If it doesn't break, it can head back down to the previous numbers of near 170.85. And if it breaks through, we're looking for that pattern to identify itself with a pattern or the break and retest, and it can head up to the next level of somewhere near 189.77. Walking down to the 4-hour time frame. So still near our SR line, price action, second last candle side by side, tagging the area twice, price second tagging the area twice, so identifying as a double top. Patterns being formed at the bottom. We'll talk about it as we walk down the time frame. So we're starting to see a little bit of a structure. We'll talk about that in a moment. We want to see it get a little more clear. So we'll walk down, maybe talk about this during the 1-hour time frame, but currently 3-hour time frame, price action engulfing the second last candle, third last candle. So price is currently still working its way up. On a 2-hour time frame, we have price still engulfing the previous side, so it's still reading the same thing. Second last candle is a retest, so we have third last candle, fourth last candle spiked up, second last candle retest, price action engulfing the previous side, still working its way up to that SR line. So market's having a bullish moment, pushing up to that midpoint. As we walk down to the 1-hour time frame, we could talk about what's happening at the area of support. So multiple pushes down to area of support. So let's see what we're reading. First leg, second leg, third leg, fourth leg, overall retest for the first, second, third, fourth, retest overall, and market pushed up once, coming from a triple bottom, and we have another overall retest, and we have that market pushing out. So price action is engulfing the previous candles of second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, the last candles in the market. So market's working its way up to the SR line. So once it breaks this, we want to see what's happening. Is it going to consolidate? It's going to identify some type of doji, or it's going to work up further. So price action still broke that SR line and dominated the previous side. 30-minute time frame. So 1 hour 45, 30-minute time frame, still reading the same thing. Still got the engulfment. Looks very good. Even with the 15-minute time frame, still engulfment. But we do have that break of the SR line, so we want to see if it's going to retest or work its way up further, or identify some type of candle in this area, or maybe a doji for that market to still make it up to the previous areas of the resistance line that we created. 5-minute time frame, still reading the same thing. So second last candle look like a retest on this 5-minute time frame. So what's happening with the third to last candle in the market spiked up with the fourth to last candle in the market. Second last candle came back to retest, pressed down to the bottom, respected for that support, and then price action pushed up. But be careful of price action on the 5-minute time frame. We have a long wick up to that top, so showing that price lost momentum. So we're going to see if something's happening in this area, some type of consolidation or side-by-side candles as we walk down the time frame. 3-minute time frame, now that candle's getting huge with a long wick up to the top, so it's definitely losing momentum. So we want to be careful what's going on. So we're still paying attention to price action, where it's currently at. We have a high, we have that low, and if we have that midpoint where price is currently at. So headed down to the 1-minute time frame, and we can see something's going on. Second last candle, and the market was a retest. Third last candle was a push. We have a push, a retest, and the market pushed up back up to that high. But be careful, because price action is a long wick up to the top, showing that it's losing momentum. So we're going to see what's really going to happen in this market. It's going to press down to create an area of support. So it can come back down, create some support near this SR line to still create that momentum. So I'll be identifying that break, retest, and market pushing up. If not, we can receive a consolidation sideways, but be careful in this 1-minute time frame. So far, as we was on a 1, 2, 3 hour time frame, market's working its way up. Please study Forex pattern cheat sheet, breakout retest strategy. Click on images. Okay, guys, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your attention. NVDA star.